Hello everyone, wherever you are, glad you're here. I'm Not-A-Critic, and today we will be exploring one of the most stunning movies in history with 2009's Avatar. Let's get into it. Avatar opens up to Jake Sully, a young Sam Worthington, twin brother to Tom Sully. His brother was involved in an accident that resulted in his death. Jake Sully is requested to take part of a mission on Pandora, a celestial planet, in place of his brother. The assignment would require him to link with an avatar, a vessel that is controlled via cerebral connection. The vessel resembles the native people of Pandora called the Na'vi. Jake Sully is partnered up with scientist Dr. Grace Augustine, who is played by the legendary Sigourney Weaver, and Norm Spellman, Joel David Moore. Altogether, they are to befriend the inhabitants and negotiate a treaty that would allow a mining company run by Parker Selfridge, actor Giovanni Ribisi, access to the biggest deposit of unobtainium. After some needed practice with his new avatar, Jake Sully and his co-workers are briefed by Colonel Miles Quaritch, who is played by the talented Stephan Lang. He is in charge of the security forces and making sure that the mining operation goes forward no matter what the price is. Another key associate is also introduced. Trudy Chacon is a chopper pilot for the security forces and casted by the beautiful Michelle Rodriguez. The mood of the film changes during a field research mission. Jake, Dr. Augustine, and Norm are taking samples for science, during which Jake finds himself face to face with a hammerhead Titanosaur. A tense showdown takes place only to be interrupted by an even more vicious Thanator. At this point, a life-threatening chase begins, resulting in Jake jumping down a waterfall. Now, he is lost in the jungle, he has no one else, and he has to survive the night. During this sequence, suspense begins to build. The music ramps up. It can go either way. And like a guardian angel Neytiri, Zoe Saldana jumps into the fight and creates a buffer that Jake desperately needed. At this point, we get the first interaction between the Sky People, the people of Earth, and the Na'vi. Right away, a natural mistrust is established. Even though she saved Jake, she did it more out of principle. Her notion would forever change when out of nowhere, wood sprite seeds from the Tree of the Spirits surround Jake, signaling to Neytiri that he was different in some way. Next, Jake is introduced to the warrior side of the Na'vi. Tsu'tey, Laz Alonso, comes riding in on a graceful dire horse with a bunch of his friends. They surround Jake and take him captive to have his faith chosen by the clan leader named Eytukan, Wes Studi, and spiritual leader Moat, CCH Pounder. From this point forward, it would be decided that Jake would be taught the ways of the Na'vi, learning food, culture, their rituals, and how everyone and everything is connected spiritually. His entire life has forever changed. The harsh reality of business is never too far away. Both Colonel Mile and Parker are pushing for the relocation of the Na'vi, and so the pressure is put on Jake and his team to make a deal, creating a significant crossroads. Will Jake keep his promise to the Colonel, or would he protect the individuals that took him in? I want to take a minute and take a step back in order to address just how beautiful the CGI is. The environment was so vibrant, the animals looked aggressive while others were adorable. The Na'vi themselves with fluid motion and details that were just insane. Weta Digital was responsible for the CGI and they went above and beyond with this film, so a big shout out. Due to the overall length of the film, I decided to break the movie down into two parts. So stay tuned for the second part, which is going to come up pretty soon. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Mad love.